Alright, this week's episode is going to be an educational video on deer placement and shot. You know, I've hunted a long time. I've made bad shots and I've lost deer for bad shots. You know, I was like, well, it's kind of back a little bit. You know, I'll get up and go look for it. I'll give it an hour. No. You know, if you think of a bad shot, back out, let the dogs come in. Those dogs can smell that deer a whole lot better than you can see that deer. And your success rate will go up 100%. I promise you that. Getting up and jumping the deer and it running for miles away, you're going to lose that deer. So watch this video entirely. I'm sure that you will enjoy it. You know, 2025 season's here, and on day one, the dogs done been out and done found their first deer this year. Nice little buck for a young man. He may have found that deer on his own, but he may not have. But he made a smart move, and that's calling the dogs in to find it and do it for him. They were successful on that find, so now that boy's got a memory to share instead of just a regret. So, and watch this video and hope you enjoy it.
Only thing that's on my mind is who's run this town and
yeah, I say that we are. This is Rock Nation. Pledge your allegiance.
we gon' run this town.
Blue, you want to help me explain this one? We call this the mile marker. Me and Blue both. Little girl. The reason being, you can guarantee to put a lot of miles on your dog and your feet over this shot. This shot also, to you from a tree stand, looks amazing. 90% of the time it knocks the deer down, or at least almost does. When I tell you, if you hit a deer here, once you track 150 yards, if you didn't find that deer, this deer is going to come back on your camera within the month, 90% of the time. And I'd say a good, 50-60% of the time, people send me a picture within, 2-3 days?
Within the week. Standing
back on their corn pile. During the rut, I had one guy send me the picture the same day. We tracked for it that morning. This is the mile marker. Me and every other tracker will all agree. Anywhere in here, this is dead. Stay away from the shoulder. I know these are made, and they're like, they want you to hug that shoulder. But see, that would be about right here. Yeah. That's actually about how that looks on a deer. I'm not a professional, but that's about how that looks. You just hit the scapula bone. Mile marker. Anything here, dead. Track for miles. This through here, you'll find that deer. Right here. You don't need me. I'll come help you, but you don't need me. That deer's dead. All those X's, I'll talk you through what to do. Don't go near your arrow. Anywhere near it. Even though you want to, it's hard. We've all done it. These shots are a dead deer. What makes the difference in you getting a picture with your buck or not is whether you call a tracker and talk to them and they tell you to wait 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours. Whatever they tell you, listen. We know. There's a reason we tell you to wait. We also all hunt. Every one of us. I've never met a tracker that didn't hunt. We know how bad you want the deer. Our dogs want it more than you. Guarantee it. You and your Foot Clan of a family chasing after the deer before it's time to makes the world of difference in whether you got a picture with your deer or not. These are dead. You have to wait. Talk to a tracker. You can message us anytime, call me anytime. We can get to you. All trackers. We haven't ran into a bad tracker, have we?
No.
Really. There's some that I don't agree with, but there's people in churches that I'm sure you go to, you don't agree with everything they say. They don't mean anything. This shot right here. If you hit a deer there, don't think game over. I've tracked two that was hit here that didn't go 100 yards. But the guy called me, both of them, called me and said, hey, man, I know I made a bad shot, but I want to clear my conscience. And I really want to know that the deer's dead. Both times within 100 yards, I found that deer. So don't shoot a deer here, knock another arrow, and sit in your stand. Unless you got two tags. Then you got time to wait. This might be dead. Holler at us. Let's go over this again. Mile marker. Bad. Stay away from the shoulder. You'll find this. Either one of these. Anywhere right here. You're going to find that deer. Give it 30 minutes at least, unless you see it fall. From here to here, we can help. But whether or not you get that deer will determine on you. We trust the dogs. They want it more than you could ever imagine. We're not, I can vouch for the ones that I've ran with. They don't care at all about a live deer running around with no wound in it. I've walked by them a bunch with my dog. That's a myth. If you come into somebody and they come to track for you and their dog tries to chase a deer that is running and alive and not been wounded, well, you know our number. And you can message us if it don't work out. This will kill a deer. I know you ain't going to aim there on purpose, but give it some time. Dead all day. Depending on the time of year, temperature, everything that day is all the difference in how long we tell you to wait on these gut shots. I never know there's more than gut. People will correct me. There's all kinds. There's spleen and everything, but this is basic. You'll see this fall. If you don't see it fall, be real quiet. You'll hear it crash. Mile marker. Stay away from here. The last shot I'm going to talk about, that I've came 4 tracks now, is this shot. Right here. I have nothing against this shot. I don't pull it myself. Fixed blade broadhead, gonna be your best option. You have to go almost 12 inches into this deer before you hit that vital. Best way to look at it, even on these, that's how far before you hit a vital. You'll have fantastic blood. That deer is gonna suffer, but it's gonna live. One of the biggest bucks I've ever tracked last year. Guy shooting crazy poundage. Huge guy. Straight shot to the chest at like 12 yards. His arrow went in this far. Mechanical broadhead. Main thing I'm going to tell everybody is trust your tracker. If you call them, we're not here to steal your money. We're not here to run off. Tell everybody where you hunt. We care less. We have our own properties. We're all outdoorsmen. Remember, no man's land's in the shoulder. Right here, you'll find that deer. From here back, leave it to us. This is a 50-50 chance. We'll talk you through that one.